Hey, what's up guys? So I'm gonna be doing another tutorial video. This is gonna be for how to use the PS4 controller. You know, here you go. This is my PS4 controller on your computer, your PC. So I'll show you guys how to do that. A little tutorial. Okay. First, we're gonna need the controller, of course, and also we're gonna need a USB that fits. Make sure that this USB plugs in. I'm gonna use this one that I got. Plugs in here. It fits, and then you plug into the USB. We're gonna pick one. We're gonna plug the other end of that here. So I'll probably choose this one since the other ones are being used. So so right now there's nothing happening, as you can see, the controller. No lights, nothing. So what we're gonna do is just a sec. Okay, so what we're gonna do is open up your browser. I'm gonna open up Opera GX, and then we're gonna type in just a sec. We're gonna open up Opera GX, your browser or your browser of choice. Go to the search bar and we're gonna type in DS4 Windows. That's what we're gonna need. So what we're gonna do is gonna look for the ones that we need. So it's not this one. You want to scroll down and look for not that one either. The one that's Rio Chan right here. 7 DS4 Windows GitHub. Click that one. Let's see if that's the one we're looking for. Okay, so this is the one with Rio Chan right here. So, and then we're gonna look for the latest version 3.0.18. So oops, we're gonna be downloading two things. I'll put that in the description if you guys can, you know, see. I'll put the download so you can just click on it and download it on the description, and also the links for the website where you can download it, like this one. So right here it says added stick version 3.0.18. So what we're gonna do is pick the one that's X64, either 7Z or zip. I don't think it matters. I'll probably pick the zip one. And then okay, so now we're gonna click on this folder right here, and then I'm gonna make a new folder for this. New folder, PS4 controller drivers. Yeah, I made one for PS3 last time. This one's for PS4. I'm gonna drag this DS4 into the PS4 controller drivers, then open that, and then we're gonna download another thing that's called the .NET framework. So open up a new window, type in .NET framework, and then we're gonna go here, the one that says .NET.microsoft.com. The official downloads, so it's free. You don't have to worry about, you know, download. That's how it. We're gonna be looking for, let's see, not sure what to download. See what recommended for the latest version of .NET. Let's try clicking on this. Okay, so that's what I did. So the latest one is this one right here. It says .NET is a free cross-platform open source developer platform for building many different types of applications. So what I'm gonna choose is the runtime. That's for if you're like on Windows 10, but I think if you have older versions of Windows, maybe Windows 7, maybe you choose SDK. I think you can go to all net versions, but I'll choose .NET runtime, and then includes everything you need to run existing .NET and ASP.NET Core. And then what we're gonna choose is, and it should work. There we go. So I installed the wrong one. It's not the, oops, it's not the the console one. It's the desktop. So I messed up that one. So see, let's go back to that .NET framework, and then go here. So what you want is the go here. See recommended downloads for the latest version of .NET. And like I said, if you're using Windows 10, you go to the .NET runtime, and then you choose the Run Desktop Apps, and then download x64. If you have x64 based systems, so that's what I chose. Click here and then install it, and here you're good. And then okay, so let's go back to this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and close this. So what you want to do is pick where you want profile settings to be saved. Other location files will be deleted. So what I want to do is let's see. I think I want to move these things first before I mess with it, because I want it all to be in the same folder. If I chose app data, it's gonna be in roaming. So what I want to do is install this on the same program folder as these. So I'm gonna move all this stuff. Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and close this. Now let's go ahead and choose program folder. PS4 Windows. So you're gonna see this thing right here that's called install VG. So what you want to do is install VGM bus driver. This is the first thing that you'll see if you haven't installed this on your computer. This window reappears after installing. You need to reboot your PC. So this is what you just follow the steps. Connecting the DualShock 4 controller to set up wired. So basically that's the one I already did. Already plugged it in. If on Windows, so this is okay. So just a sec. I'm trying to figure this thing out real quick. Install a fake input. It's on downloads. Just a second. Let me close that. I'm gonna move all these into the documents. That's way it's easier. Move that to documents. Oops. Documents. Let's go to documents, and then I'll scroll down to PS4. And there it is. Controller drivers. Okay, where were we? So we were in here, and then what I did was open this one with the blue and red DS4 Windows application.exe basically. Double click that, and then click yes. It says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? This for Windows, Travis Nickel, verified publisher. Don't worry, it's okay. And then this will show up. So what you want to do is step 1 right here. It just tells you what to do step by step. And then you want to install the VGM bus driver. So you just follow that VGM bus driver, click that, and it should install. I accept. Please read the nefarious virtual gamepad emulation bus driver if you want to read it, and then click accept terms in the license agreement, and then click install. Just wait for it. Shouldn't take long. It depends on your computer really, how fast. So okay, click the finish button to exit the setup wizard. Click finish. Install complete. So the step 2 is basically if in Windows 7 you install the 360 driver. If you've used a 360 control on this PC, you can skip this step. I mean, I already had other controls for that. So, and then step 3, connecting the DualShock 4 controller to set up wired USB. Simply plug your USB into your PC. So I already did that. See, or plug your thing. Okay, it's plugged. So the next step is, so to set up Bluetooth, that's optional. Hold the PS button, share for 3 seconds. This light bar will begin to double flash, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing the wired connection version. Then optional, these are optional. Step 4, install Hit hide driver to configure and hide any input controls from the other apps running on your system. Install Faker input driver and expose your system-wide virtual keyboard. I'm not gonna mess with these optionals, but if you want, you can. I'm not going to. So click finish. So right now it doesn't have any controller connected. So we're gonna go ahead and click start. And it should be working now. See, the light started glowing. That means it's working. The driver's already functioning. And device is ready, like it says right there. It's set up and ready to go, HID compliant. So we're gonna go to control panel a little bit to show you if it's working. So right now it's default, select profile, blah blah blah. We can go to profiles if you want, but this is basically your controller showing up. So it's working. Let's go to profiles, and basically what we can do is create a new one. If you want to use a preset option, choosing no will cause the profile to use an empty gamepad profile. Yes, I guess. Wait. So here you can configure the controller, you know, like you can, like, whatever you wanna, if you wanna change some buttons, you can, you know, basically press this and then you just, you know, press the input, and then you click on this and then you press the button that's corresponding to that, and you can customize however you want the buttons are. But if you want to skip all this, just click cancel, or once you're done, you click save once you're done configuring. But I want to leave the controller as it is, so I'm gonna click cancel. And if you want to change the lights on here, what you want to do is go to this blue bar. You can use profile color or use custom colors. So you can change it. As you can see, when I'm dragging it, it's changing colors on the, see, white, green. So you can see every time I change the color, it also changes color on the controller. See, pink, red, yellow, blue, see, whatever. You just want to mess with it. That way, if you got 4 different controllers, you can put like blue for one, red for one, pink, yellow, green, orange, all the colors. Just mess with it, and then once you're done, you just, but I'm just gonna stick with the profile color for now. Click this again, click profile color, and it's gonna be blue. And there you go. And if you want, all you gotta do is press stop here, and if you're done with it, if you're not using it. But I'll show you guys. We'll minimize this, and then what we're gonna do is go to control panel. Put this controller down for now. Go here, type control panel, so we can see if it works. Go to hardware and sound, device and printers, and then we're gonna go to the HD compliant game controller. So we're gonna right click on that game and then click game controller settings, go to properties, and then let's see. So I don't think that's the right one. Let's go to wireless controller, right click, game controllers, properties. That's not it, huh? Right click, game controllers, and then I'm gonna pick the one that's assigned to this. Not really sure which. Okay, here it is. So it's basically the second one, because I got 3 of them. There's 3 things installed, 3 of these options. So it was this one. Let me check. It's the 2 last one, the wireless controller. See, it works. If I press a button, buttons corresponding to it, and then this one, and then this one. As you can see, the analog stick works, the D-pad works, the square, X, triangle, circle works, the options and share button works, and this one works too. Oops. That does that. See, okay, bring that back up. And then this is how I make sure that the controllers work, and then the D-pad works. Up, down, diagonal, whatever. And then you press down here. And then the trigger buttons on top. And there you go. Controller works as it should. Then this one. Same thing, wireless controller. So yeah. The ZD game. So yeah, works perfectly. So that's how you enable your PS4 controller to work. Next time I'll probably do the Bluetooth, how to enable Bluetooth. If you're doing a wireless, basically, you know, without this thing, so it's just gonna be wireless. But for now, this is how I'm gonna do it. Okay. Alright. So just close all this. If you wanna calibrate it, you go back here, right click, game controllers, then go here, wireless control, or we can go to controller ZD game for Windows. Click properties and then go to settings and then click calibrate. And that way you can fix, you know, what the standard. If it's not standard, like let's say you're not pressing anything and your character keeps moving to the left or right, you're gonna have to calibrate it so that it'll center the. And this is how you make your PS4 controller work on your computer, basically. And I think there's other methods, but this is the one I found the easiest. So okay, hope that works. And then we're gonna bring back that thing up. See documents. So I went back to this folder where the stuff is stored. So basically it's the DS4 Windows. And then this one. That's the thing you're talking about. We're gonna open that. And then I guess if you want your thing to stop, just click stop. And see, it just went off. So that means your controller's no longer working. So unless you start this again, click start and it'll enable your PS4 controller to work. So this software controls your, it's like the heart of your, what makes this controller work on your computer. So it's the software that enables it to function along with the driver. So click stop. So there you go, it no longer works and you can unplug it. Close this. That's it, and you just basically leave this alone. This program to where you want to store it. First, you know, when you download this software, you want to store it to where you want. Like, let's say you want to drag the whole folder to your whatever drive. Like, see, I got C, D, E, F, and G. I can choose one of those, so you can just drag this whole folder in one of these. You just pick, and then once you've done that, you install your driver there. I don't want to install it on app data or %app data %, because that's roaming. That way, you know, once you if you decide to uninstall this whole thing, that also gets removed. Because if you chose the app data one, the roaming one, yeah, I just unplugged it. Go ahead and set this aside. So that's how you use it. That way, you know, it gets uninstalled with the rest of it. I don't want leaving it anything behind. It's gonna be on roaming, because that's really focus. If you want to remove that, you're gonna have to type in %app data %, and that's like another folder where it's stored. It's like roaming. You know, like some software in your computer they keep functioning even if you uninstall some software, and they'll be on there, open up into that, or open up in the app in the roaming section. So that's why I decided to choose the other option when I installed it. So there you go. That's how you use your PS4 controller on your PC. So, alright, thanks for watching. Later. Go ahead and close this, and then meanwhile I'm gonna look at some games. See what's new. There's one here. There's a bunch here, you know. So I like Opera GX. It's just, you know, it's gaming focused. Just if you want to refresh it, just click on this. And there you go, it's refreshed with new stuff. You scroll down and you see other whatever. Here's the new Kingdom Hearts. Alright. The hell did I just freeze it? Oh man. I hate when that happens. I'm gonna need a new webcam.